Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Today we are going to continue on with Golden Sun. Last time we have did some backtracking. We got some items, some gin. We've revisited our hometown of Ale. We found out that the thieves we locked up in Vault have escaped. And now we are in Tolby after a very rough cruise, you could say. We were on a Tolby-bound ship. We were attacked by monsters, and fortunately the oarsmen got hurt, and so we had to find replacements. So with careful managing of the passengers, we let 2 warriors, a chef, and an old man row our giant ship, and apparently we veered off course to a optional dungeon called Crossbone Isle. It is there that our party explored the dungeon down, and we got blocked, so we cannot proceed past that dungeon at the current time. But we got back on the ship, and now we're in Tolby, and we're ready for the Colosso. Just going through my settings and started the stream having controller issues. Wonderful. Let's see. I did download the DS4 Windows thing that converts your PS4 controller to an Xbox controller, because my PC sees it as an Xbox controller, so it should have worked, but apparently it doesn't. So I'm using the keyboard now, but it's whatever. So let's talk to people. Colosso is the yearly large festival that they throw in this town each year. Colosseum gets too crowded, so I'm just gonna watch the finals. Along the way, we also did pick up a bunch of new gin. We have Sap, Ember, and Kite. We don't have the new gin for Mia, apparently, but we will very soon. Oops. So, first order of business is to upgrade our equipment. Ultra Gamer, thank you for the host, as always. So when you come to each town and village, it's always a good idea to upgrade your equipment as much as you can. Not just for the equipment aspect of it, but more so just to acquire game tickets, which we've been doing throughout the game. Because this is the place where we could finally cash in on the game tickets. See if there's any artifacts. Nothing new, apparently. Alright, let's check out armor. Again, upgrade everything whenever you come to a new town. Let's upgrade for you. Might drop your defense, but that's okay. Let's see. Jerkin. Knight Shield. Let's do that. Steel Helm. Game ticket. Now, let us get some nuts. Need any for you? 13. Let's just top that off to 15. Sell some stuff. Just to make room for our inventory. Let's get some of our money back. Now for artifacts, let us rebuy our lucky metals, because we're going to need them right now. Excuse me. Can someone live to be more than 100 years old? Possibly. Still, it's pretty sure Bobby is a lot older than 100. Bobby, huh? So here we have a ring, a circle ring. So whenever you see one of these, it's always best to use reveal and you get hidden items. Power bread. Let's see. Oh, that's funny. Ivan has more HP than Mia. It's usually he's the one that is usually like the frail, low HP person, but sorry, Ivan. I think this is a sanctum. It is. What a waste to be stuck here when such a big festival is going on. Well, if you're doing a job, you have to do your job. You can't get paid. Bobby was already pretty old back about the time I was born. I'm 65 years old now, so just imagine how old Bobby must be. That's pretty crazy. Colosso should have started today. What on earth is going on? I saw Bobby's bodyguards wandering around. What if something happened to our leader? Yep. I wonder if they really cannot find Bobby. If that's true, what will happen to Colosso? Bobby wasn't at Colosso according to all the spectators. Let's see. Anything here? Whoops. Nothing. Wow, Toby's festival is humongous. Just seeing all of this is so exciting. For standard Game Boy Advance generated town, this is kind of big. Tryouts started at the Colosseum today. I'm planning to go watch the finals. Get your snacks and drinks before you get in the Colosseum. Get your Colosso souvenirs, they make great gifts. Buy you better sweets than those later on. Wah, buy me some sweets. I said buy me some sweets. Spoiled, aren't you? Children really do love souvenirs, don't they? Sure. I bet you'd like them too. Don't try to hide it. I used to love souvenirs. But the wife doesn't go in for that sort of thing. The inns are all full, so I'm staying here. This archway keeps the rain off me, so it's good as any inn. Okay, I'm gonna fix my controller issue. Oops. And I'm gonna take a small 1 minute break, and I will be back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna take 1 minute to replug my controller and restart this game, but I will be right back in a jiffy. And we're back. Hi. We are back. Yeah, that didn't take forever. I now have control now with my PlayStation controller. So now we can continue on. Colosso is held in the Colosseum in the heart of Tolby. If we don't go right now, we won't get good seats. That won't be any fun. Apparently not. Bobby was, yeah, I talked to you already. Let's check the inn. We're fully booked with reservations during Colosso. You're gonna have a hard time finding a place to stay now. I'm not very interested in Colosso. It's so barbaric. Colosso is the busiest time of the year in Tolby. In fact, you should make reservations now for next year's Colosso. Sounds like Comic-Con. Oh, it's these guys. Hello. If we'd gotten here just a little earlier, we could have entered Colosso. Oh no, we barely made it to Tolby, and now we can't even enter Colosso. Why did we even bother coming out to Tolby? These were the dudes in the ship with us. tour group came from Calais this year. They were only reserved 2 rooms, but they have so many people in them. Nothing. Okay, let's advance the plot a little bit. Hey, have you seen anyone who looks like this? Missing person? I don't think we have, actually. Where's Bobby? He doesn't seem to be here. Let's look over there. Okay. Bobby's palace. Isaac peered into the well. It's filled with fresh, clean water. Normally, no one's allowed into Bobby's palace, but during Colosso, visitors are free to enter. Is anything here? Nope. Some of the rooms in the palace are available to Colosso entrants. You should be thankful Lord Bobby is such a gracious host. Did you run into any of Bobby's soldiers in town? Yep. That means they must not have found him yet. Didn't find anything. Oops. We have just enough beds in this room for everybody. Please follow me. You may use these 4 beds. We be going to sleep. We be going right to sleep. Not yet. We can use this room to rest up because the inn is apparently booked up. Which is nice. There's a book entitled The Heart of the Colossal Warrior. Do your best. Do not bet on lucky guess. So the book says. Are you planning on entering Colosso? No? So did you guys get injured too? Getting injured just before the trials begin is the worst. I can't fight because of a little indigestion? That's pathetic. Maybe I could shrug off this pain in my gut. I have to enter Colosso. It's no use, my stomach really hurts. The inn food must have been really bad. Come on. There we are. First rule of RPGs, search every barrel. Only warriors who fight well in Colosso's finals can become soldiers here. All warriors enter Colosso because they want to join our ranks. Another bookcase. Become a macho man in 12 easy steps. All these warriors seem to be weight training. Bobby's name is writing on the construction of his lighthouse. It's a huge undertaking, which is why the guard around the lighthouse is so tight. Even if Lord Bobby doesn't return, the campaign to build Bobby Lighthouse will go on. I won't be able to rest until we know where Bobby is. Lord Bobby is building the lighthouse as a display of his power. His power, huh? just based on from what we learned from this guy. Apparently he's really old and he has influence of this town, so there's nothing in there. It's completely dark inside. It's a notebook that shows the records for the dice game. Its owner seems to have lost a lot of money playing dice. If you're entering Colosso, hurry along to the Colosseum. But even if you leave now, you may be too late for the trials. Eudem. We went to Altmiller Cave as you commanded. And what have you? What news is there of Bobby? This is futile. Eudem, why did you send us to look for Bobby in a place like that? Why would Lord Bobby enter such a dangerous cave alone? It's inconceivable? Is that what you're going to say? Altmiller Cave is an evil place. If Bobby went there alone, a monster might have. I'm aware of Altmiller Cave's eccentricities. You knew? Then why would you send us in there, Eodem? Lord Bobby has left in secret before. You mean this isn't the first time Lord Bobby has disappeared, Eodem? Do you know where he went before? I followed Lord Bobby once. I was certain he had gone to Altmiller Cave. Did you ever investigate the cave, Eodem? What was he doing in the cave? Once he entered the cave, Lord Bobby vanished before my very eyes. Vanished? You mean you lost sight of Lord Bobby? Is that it? After he entered the mouth of the cave, I followed him. But he had vanished, leaving no trace. I tried following him several times after that. Each time he vanished within seconds of entering the cave's mouth. And you think that's where Lord Bobby went this morning, Eodem? But if he always returned from Altmiller Cave before, then he should be back soon, right? No, this is different. Something puzzles me. What do you mean? It is certainly strange that Lord Bobby should go right before Colosso, but there's something else. What is it? Lord Bobby's bedding was not disturbed this morning. What's unusual about that? Last night, Lord Bobby did not use his bed. That is the problem. Lord Bobby has in fact been missing since last night. And that is why I am so worried. He has never done that before. We didn't know how long he'd been missing so long. You don't think Lord Bobby has been killed? Speak no such foolishness. I'm sure Lord Bobby is alive and well somewhere. Ah, yes, of course. I will go to the Colosseum in Lord Bobby's stead. You must find him. We will all conduct another round of searches. Lord Bobby, where have you gone? So now the ruler of this kingdom is now missing, apparently. And he somehow disappears before entering that cave they mentioned. Could he possibly be an adept, too? Didn't find anything. Oh, scholars. Don't mind me, let me just raid your place. Steal your stuff. Steal your nuts. Originally, the ancient Venus ruins lay buried under Bobby Lighthouse. They don't appear to contain anything particularly novel. Originally, there were ancient ruins at the site of Bobby Lighthouse. They said to be an extremely long tunnel beneath the ruins. Encyclopedia of Ancient Ruins. Experiments in alchemy. The experiment failed again. I have tons of questions for Kraden. No matter how many times I've run the experiment, I never get the results I want. My alchemy skills have weakened, as Kraden warned me they would. Seems Kraden has gone around. Study of the Venus ruins. Many ancient civilizations still sleep in that area. It is said that long ago the power of alchemy was sealed away, but why would it have been sealed away? Bobby makes his scholars perform all sorts of research. I wonder where Bobby's favorite scholar Kraden is now. Ooh, got some lore for Kraden. Okay. I do believe at this time there is one more thing we need to see in this castle. So let us go up. Let's go down first, see if there's anything. Yeah. This is the Colosseum tunnel, and if we go down this path, it's locked. Find ourselves right in the middle of Colosso itself. Waited a year to see Colosso. I can't wait for the finals. Go for it, that's it. I'm cheering for you, little guy. Watching the trials makes me really excited. The battles are incredible. Oh. You have to make it through countless matches to reach the finals. That warrior failed his trial, so he's disqualified here. He did it! Victory. You have to perfect techniques like those to reach the finals. That warrior cleared this trial, but I doubt he'll make the finals. Watching such proud, skilled warriors in battle is so enchanting. There is Iodem watching the trials, so let's head back. So the last thing we can do at this place, first let's check the barrels. Nothing. Nothing. Let's talk to you. Sheba has been staying at Lord Bobby's guest for some time. She comes from the town of Lalavera on the Gondwan continent. Really? Let's mind read you. Sheba was taken hostage to force the Lalaverians to build Bobby Lighthouse. It's heartbreaking to see her tears and hear her pleas to be released. It's horrible. Sheba was revered as a child of the gods in her hometown, but she looks like an average child to me. Sheba is not permitted to leave this room, child of the gods or not. I don't think she can make it to Gondwan alone. Bobby is holding me hostage in order to complete his lighthouse in Lalavero. When will I ever be able to return to my homeland? You have a portrait picture. Interesting. Even if I escaped Bobby Palace, my power could not get me to Lalavero. It would be impossible for me to make it through the deadly Sahala alone. Did you just... No, it's nothing. She sensed something. Try it again. Very, very interesting. Okay, we're done here. Let us enter the Colosseum itself. Colosso's lucky guess makes the battles in the Colosseum better. I want to win big, so I put it all on the warrior no one else has picked. I've been betting on the lucky guess for many years, but never won. I'd just like to hit it big just once in my life. Do you know what lucky guess is? No. It's a game where you try to guess which warrior will win the finals. If you hit it right, you can win fabulous prizes. Okay. So, last thing we could do is actually get more equipment here in town. So do that, talk to this guy. Do you want to test your luck at the Tolby Spring? Yes. Really? Well then, I'll give you the chance to go first. Face away from Tolby Spring and toss a coin into it. If you get lucky, something good will happen. Let us save our game. And I'm actually going to make a save state. Because now you could throw coins and lucky medals that you acquired throughout the journey and throw them in the fountain. So this requires some timing and practice, but ultimately Grievous Mace. So how this works is you throw a coin or a lucky medal in the fountain, and wherever it lands, you get a different item. You get a weapon, you can get an armor, you can get a healing item. It just depends on where the coin or lucky medal will land in the fountain. So the outer ring outside of the target, you typically get things like healing items, water of lives, synergy stones. The closer you get to the center is where you get the good stuff. So this does require some practice. If you hit the animals, the turtle, the crab, once, they will get faster. They'll start from slowest to a little bit faster to fastest. And they'll make it harder for you to get close to the center. But ultimately, when you do, like that, let's try again. Okay, not bad. So let's reset this. Create another save state. So we time this when the crab at top goes to the far right. We have to wait until the turtle above passes by. That was so wrong. So let's do that again. I messed that up big time. Try that again. Okay. Just wait a bit till the turtle above passes by. Yeah, let's see what we get from here. Kimono. I don't think that item is very good, actually. Let's just wait a little bit. There we are. So the good thing about save states is you can just go back and get the item you want. Or if you mess up, just repeat all over again. But ultimately, the best prize you can get from this fountain, see if I could hopefully get it. Battle gloves, that's not bad. Alright, let's reset that again. Alright, we have 3 chances. Save state that. No. The Water of Life and the Psi Crystals are probably like the weakest prizes you could win here. Ultimately, you want to keep aiming towards the center. We already got that already. There we are. Alright, that is not bad. Save state that. Okay. 2 more tries. Town. No, that is like the worst prize you can get. A lot of this is just trial and error. There it is. Assassin Blade. Assassin Blade quickly can destroy an enemy, like a small chance. It does hit most of the time. And Isaac, Garrett, and Ivan can equip this blade, which is pretty nice. Okay. I think that's all of them. Okay. Let's give that to you. Vambrace, boost attack. Let's actually give this to you. Battle gloves. Now, Assassin Blade. Let's actually give that to Ivan. Spirit Armor. To boost defense. Okay. Hard Nut, boost defense. Let's give that to Ivan. And Grievous Mace, we know who to give that to. Mia. So let's sell the rest of our stuff and we could head on out and explore further. Okay. Alright, let's explore. Alright, so if we go all the way around here, we'll find ourselves back after the battle. If we go all the way around here, we'll be back at the Calais docks. Here we have a new friend. Hello. The Venus Djinn Ground join Mia. Ground uses gravity to hold the foe. This is a very useful Djinn ability that will always act at the beginning of the turn regardless of whatever it is. So ground is very useful at paralyzing one foe from moving during that turn. But most bosses now at this point of the game, they have two attacks or two moves that they do in one round. So you could paralyze bosses, prevent them from using one attack or ability, but they'll still have another chance to attack in the same round. But above all else, ground is still pretty useful to use in battle. So let's head back. This is Altmiller Cave, but we're not going to go there yet. Because if we head... Whoops. If we head this way, should run into another friend of ours, Mercury Jin. The Mercury Jin Hale joined Isaac. So let's give Hale to Mia, and Hale's ability drops a foe's defense. And we'll give ground to Isaac. And since this is the 7th Jin, this will change Isaac's class. From Gallant to Lord, this is Isaac's final class change during the rest of the game. So we're almost close to getting all of the Jin. And we will get all of the Jin in this playthrough. Now that Isaac hit level 19, we have the very useful revive ability. That will come in handy for a lot of the game. With the side quests out of the way, let's head into Altmiller Cave. As we head further into the cave, our field of vision gets dimmer. Oops. So a lot of this cave, our field of vision will be blinded a bit. So to get out of this, we'll have to use reveal. get into a lot of battles. So a handy tip here for these particular enemies is that the worms love to multiply, and you can spend like hours here just grinding, and the worms will keep multiplying, and you can rack up like tons of XP doing this by grinding. But for this game, you don't really need to grind all that much. But the worms do multiply, so you can take advantage of that. We do know what this is. Yep. Oh. What is this? You can see me? Someone's there, wrapped in synergetic light, but who could it be? You know about synergy, and you could see me? Come on, mister, don't hide, show yourself. Even if I wanted to show myself, as you can see, I cannot move. What do you mean, as you can see? You're invisible. Oh, that's right. You say you can't move. What happened? Yes. I've run out of my drop, and I collapse here. Drop? Exactly what kind of drop is it? You couldn't even begin to comprehend if I tried to tell you. You seem to be in a lot of pain. Your life depends on that drought, huh? It does. Can you do me a favor? A favor? What is it? I'd like you to get my drought for me. Get it? Where is it? Deep in this cave. What, is there a pharmacy down there? Witty, aren't we? I'll have to tell you how to find it. Can you do this for me? Sure, mysterious, invisible person in the shadows. Are you kidding, Isaac? We haven't even actually seen this guy. You said he couldn't move even if he wanted to, right? Someone's in trouble. It's only natural to want to help. I agree with Ivan. Whoever he is, he needs our help. Fine, okay, we should help people in need. Is that better? Will you get it for me? What do we have to do to get your drop? First, you'll have to go deep inside the cave. You'll find 5 rocks sticking up out of the ground. Rotate the rocks on the left and right sides. When you turn the rocks in the right order, 5 colored lights will appear. colored lights? That sounds weird. That's right, light will appear on the wall. There will be 5 colors: blue, green, white, yellow, and red. Turn the 5 rocks in accordance with those colors. Right, spin the rocks in accordance with the color of the light. The blue light corresponds to the rock furthest to the left. In order, the other rocks are green, white, yellow, and red. When you see the light rotating the corresponding rock, so in order, left to right, the colors are blue, green, white, yellow, and red. Correct. If you do this correctly, a hidden door will open. A door somewhere deep in the cave? Who put it there? Ancient civilization. Long since vanished. Ugh. Please hurry. He seems to be in a lot of pain. Better find that cave, Isaac. Wait. The draught is on a table behind the door. So the instructions for that are pretty overly complicated, but ultimately the thing you gotta remember is the leftmost and rightmost stones. Vial. Healing item. So this cave's not really that bad. The only thing annoying about it is the encounters. So we have another puzzle, and a new friend worth getting. So let's push this over here. Push this up here. Let's freeze this. And now let's go around, push this into place. Push this down. Push this one down. Let's push this back. Push this down. And there we are. Let's save. And there we go. Jupiter Djinn Squall has joined Garrett. And sadly, no, there is no Djinn called Cloud in this game, unfortunately. So let's give this to Ivan. And now Ivan's class will change to Magister, his final class for this game. head down. So this area is a little bit tricky, but our way forward is down this way and up. Don't worry about those items, not really worth getting. I do believe the item up there is a elixir, so it's not really useful to us. I don't know, I don't really find elixirs in this game to be all that useful. They do clear status effects, but unfortunately, like, those are pretty rare, and they just take up space. So this is the final room we could head into. These are the 5 rocks that Bobby, or the hidden person, has mentioned. So focus on the left one. And the right one. So that's the one in the middle. That is this one. We have the Mystic Drought, so now we could get out of here. So let's head back. Let's give this back to you. Came back. Please, the drop, quickly. Thank you. You saved my life. Thank you for your help. I'll be okay now. Look, it's a man. What are you talking about? What did you expect? Well, I mean, couldn't see who was talking. My sudden appearance seems to have startled you. No, not really. Garrett's just an idiot. You must be well-traveled indeed if that didn't shock you. How did you become paralyzed while you were invisible? An ability to conceal yourself. Are you an adept? An adept? What are you talking about? You used synergy to conceal yourself, didn't you? Only an adept could do that. Oh, yes, I was using synergy to conceal myself. Something in his tale doesn't sound right. I shall peer into his heart. What's the matter, Ivan? This is Bobby, the ruler of Tolby. And that wasn't synergy he was using to conceal himself. It was the power of an ancient civilization. I said nothing of the kind. How did you know that? So I guess that would make you adepts. Does this mean I have finally found true Lemurians? That's what I've been saying, we're adepts, but what's Lemuria? Yes, what is this Lemuria? You're adepts, but you're not Lemurians. So I was wrong. Are you searching for these Lemurians, Bobby? Bobby, you're the ruler of Tolby. You can have anything you want. Why would you want to find these Lemurians? Even the ruler of Tolby has his limitations. Every year I grow older and more frail. This body's had it. You regret getting older? I understand your desire to remain young, but there's nothing anyone can do about it. Wait a sec, Isaac. Do you remember when we were in Soul Sanctum? No. You forgot. Kraden said alchemy could be used to thwart death. What was that? Did you say you know Kraden? Bobby. We've been searching everywhere for you, Bobby. Eodem said we would find you in Altmiller Cave. You're not glad we found you? No, it's not that. What are you doing in a cave such as this, my lord? I have my reasons. Everyone in Tolby has been in a panic over your absence. I did not mean to cause anyone undue concern. We're just happy we found you before the finals began. The trials have already ended. Why have you been in this cave for so long? I had an important errand, but it has been taken care of. Splendid, then you can attend the finals. I must speak more with these people. Who are they? I owe them my life. Pardon our rudeness. You have our gratitude for saving Bobby's life. We must have Eodem grant them a reward. You could speak with them again after the finals are finished. Oh, I see. If that's what we have to do, then... I have not heard your names yet. I'm Garrett. This is Isaac. I am Ivan. My name is Mia. Come see me at my palace once the finals have ended. I would like to speak with you further. Say, I have an idea. Why don't you enter the finals? He has some interesting powers. But Lord Bobby, they have not cleared the trials. Only warriors who clear the trials can appear in the finals. And you don't think that saving my life qualifies as a suitable trial? Got him. I look forward to seeing you battle. He's asking us to appear in Colosso, isn't he? Is he serious? He wants to see us fight using our synergy, that's what it is. The finals, should we do it? Let's think on it. Well, yeah, we have to. I titled my stream already. So, we'll do it? Either way, we're stuck here in Tolby until Colosso is over. Bobby said that he wanted to talk to us, didn't he? He seemed to know Kraden. What could be the connection between Lemuria and the depths? I suspect he knows quite a bit about what's going on with us. I guess all we can do is wait around until Colosso is over. I hate just waiting around. Come on, Isaac, let's enter Colosso. Can we do it? Yes. It's decided. We'll just have to do our best. If you want to do it, Isaac, we'll go along with you. Okay. So, the stream wasn't a lie. Enter the Colosso indeed. Yep. Let's heal everyone up and get out of here. So if we head south, we'll appear near... Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought this area was locked up, but apparently we could continue this way. Ultimately, our next goal was to return to Tolby, but I just wanted to look around, see if the gate was locked or not. Apparently it isn't. That's interesting. Because normally the bridges would, that bridge would have been closed if there was Colosso going on, but apparently, I guess not. So we have game tickets, so we could use them now. I could have done this earlier, but whatever. This is the place where we could cash our game tickets. So here, it's a slot machine, basically. And you ante up a number of tickets and let the reels spin. So here, we lock each slot to pick which item we would like to get. So I would like to get some boots for us. So in order to do that, we have to have 5 in a row, either direction, across or diagonally in an X formation. So you could win the item by having 5 boot icons in a row. You can get shirts, rings for the stars, healing items. For the hearts, other miscellaneous items like nuts and other particular items, but our ultimate goal here is to win a bunch of shirts and a bunch of boots and some rings if we can, using our 38 tickets. So I am locking in place the 5th row at the bottom, which is the moon crest, the boot, and the moon crest again. Because if you get 5 in a row with the icon or any, well, you'll see. That was a bad roll, so we'll try again. So here we have another moon crest at the bottom, so we can lock this. So we have at the top we have 3, 4, 5. We have 3 chances to win the boot item. So let's try. Let's try it again. We did not win it. So let us reset that. So let's try it again. So for this, what we want to do is oh, perfect. So at the bottom of the reel, we already have a moon, a boot, and another moon. So now we have 4 chances to win the boot item at the bottom. So normally we would spend a lot of tickets doing this, but I have save states, so it's not bad. But you would need to accumulate a lot of tickets in order to win the items that you would need. You would also have to like kind of fidget with like save states as well. So if you didn't get an item during this round, you would restart and try it again. But let's try the middle, the 3rd row. Let's lock this in place. Okay, let's see. Let's try for the shirt. So the 4th row down. There we are. We won. Want a running shirt. Okay, so let's save state again. And try this again. Let's lock the 4th row for the boots. Here we have another boot symbol, so we'll lock that in place. Try that again. And we automatically win. So we win a mithril shirt. This is the best shirt in the game because it boosts our HP and our defense. Which is a nice, it's very nice to have for us. So let's try again. So in the first row, up at the top, we have 4 boots there. So let's lock those in place. Or we could win a ring. Sleep ring. We do not want that. Sleep ring is not very good. I think I saved over that, but that's okay. Adept ring. Okay. That is not very good. So let's save over. Let's try that again. Okay. So we have 4 at the top. So second row for the boots. Third row. And there we go. We want quick boots. These ones are useful for Garrett because they boost his agility. Save state, save that. Let us try again. Let us try for another shirt this time. Silk shirt. Silk shirts are useless, not very good. Saved over it again. Ah, okay. Mythos shirt, perfect. Okay. So ultimately you want to get 2 mythos shirts and 2 running shirts. So equip Isaac for the mythos shirt. We'll give Ivan a mythos shirt as well, boost his defense. We'll give Mia a running shirt to also boost her defense. Silk shirt. Silk shirt is not very good. Quick boots to Garrett. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3 more boots. So let's save our game. Let's make another save state. third row. Let's try it again. Fur boots. Those are useless. Hyper boots, perfect. Those are what we needed. So boost defense and critical hits, which are really useful. Okay. So two more boots. Fur boots. Nope. Quick boots. So give those to Mia. Okay. So we need one more shirt for Garrett and one more boots for Ivan. One more shirt and boots. Let's second row. Let's try for the shirt. Silk shirt. We do not want silk shirts. Alright, let's try for boots this time, because I think we're getting the same shirt with each one. Boots. There, third row. We got it. Perfect. Let's give that to Ivan. Okay, so we need one more running shirt for Garrett. So we'll save state this. Should be fine at this point. There is nothing, unfortunately. Let's try for a ring this time. Ooh, we got double. Perfect. So we have a war ring, which is what we're looking for. We have a nut. Yay. Okay. So war rings raise a character's attack. So let's give that to Isaac. Equip that to Isaac. fairy ring. Acts like an elixir. We don't need that really. So Isaac's equipment, the boots, the shirt, and the ring are complete now. These are the extra items that we could equip to our party members. Let's see, how much is 70 HP? That is, I'll keep that on him. Let's get one more war ring. We will get another ring later on in the game for Garrett, so it's perfectly fine. Well, we don't need a ring for him just yet. The rings are optional. You don't really need to get the rings. The most important thing are the boots and the shirts. So in my playthroughs, I typically get hyper boots for Isaac and Ivan to boost their criticals, because they'll be getting weapons later on down the line where their critical hits will be very helpful against the enemies near the last dungeon. And mithril shirts for Isaac and Ivan to boost their defense, and running shirts for Garrett and Mia to increase their turns and their agility, because these two are typically like the slower characters. So let us save state one more time, and we'll try our hand at getting a shirt for Garrett. I do not want boots. Let's try the bottom. Alright, let's just keep going. Or not. Let's load state. Okay, perfect. There we go. This should be fur boots. That was a bad roll, so let's try that again. Fourth row. Running shirt, perfect. And with that, we're done. So we don't need the rest of these tickets, so we're done with that. So now we have our optimized equipment for our characters. So let us sell the rest of our stuff. Alrighty, we're good to go. Let us make a save here. Now, let us finally enter Colosso. Hey, you're Isaac. You're kidding, that's Isaac, the one Bobby picked? Yeah, there's no mistaking it. He's Isaac for sure. He's just a kid. What does Bobby think Colosso is? A playground? Putting him in the finals is an insult to everyone who's cleared the trials. Don't you people have faith in Bobby? Bobby wouldn't just let him into the finals just to repay a favor. I guess Bobby wouldn't let Isaac in if he weren't a good match. We've been waiting for you and your friends, Isaac. All of the Colosso participants go to the waiting room, okay? Yes. Alright, this way please. Huh? Isaac's the only one entering the finals? The warriors entered in the finals must go in alone. But why Isaac? This is what Bobby wanted. But I wanted to enter too. We aren't accepting any more entries. Well, Master Isaac, please prepare yourself. I guess all you can do is get it over with, Isaac. I know you want to enter too, Garrett, but there's nothing we can do. This is crazy. Isaac wouldn't survive against those Colosso warriors. Thank you for the faith, Garrett. If Isaac wants to win, he'll have to use synergy. Well, Bobby does seem very interested in the synergy. Even so, how are we supposed to use it here? What did Bobby say we're supposed to do while Isaac is competing? Well, we made a slight exception. You could cheer him on from the stage. You'll be able to see from right up close. This is the first time it's ever been permitted. You should thank Bobby for the chance to sit in these special seats. If anything is settled, I shall take you there. Can Isaac go see the final stages too? I bet you want to learn as much as you can about the finals, eh, Isaac? Sure. Come on, you can make another exception, can't you? Ivan is very smooth here. I don't see the harm in it. I can't believe Isaac is entering midway through Colosso. This is a first, totally unheard of, like I said earlier. Are we ready? I'll give you a tour of the arena. Let's go. I really do like that out of all of our group, Ivan's probably like the smartest character to like come up with like a plan like right on the spot. He's a very quick thinking young lad. I like that about him. This is the site of the first finals battle. So this is where warriors test their mettle against each other. Well, no, it's actually more than that. What else is involved? The warriors are racing to get here first and get the best equipment. So there's an advantage to getting here first. That's quite a test. That's too hard for Isaac. We must support him all we can. Don't you want to hear my explanation? Let's do that. Alright, let me explain in detail. Warriors enter the finals without any of their own equipment. Please look over there. That is the starting point of the first stage of the finals. You must get through several stages before you reach the arena. The chests along the way contain items that may be useful in battle. This is the battle arena. After getting here, the warriors do battle. You can get weapons in the arena too, but one is weaker than the other. So you'll have the advantage if you get here first. Also, you can use the equipment you get here in your next match. What do you think, Isaac? Do you understand the rules for the finals? Yes. You'll notice that each stage has its own attendant. Ask the attendants for explanation on the stages. Isaac, you're a contestant in the finals. Do not forget that. I'll be right here so you can come see me. Yeah, we get it. Would you like to visit the stages and hear a description for each one? Decide whether to cheer for Isaac after hearing descriptions. Okay, let's get the guide. So for this stage, we're essentially quote-unquote cheating. So Ivan came up with the idea to put each of our friends in each of these stages, and then they will use their own individual synergy to give Isaac an advantage to advance to the finals, more or less. So let's take a look. Stage 3, yes. It's called the Broken Bridge. As you can see there is a growth plant leaflet there that we can use growth on. Carefully time your bridge crossings to reach the next stage. If your timing is off, you'll fall down, which will cost you time. Not yet. So ultimately for this, we want our other party members here. So let's give them different synergy items. Let's give Garrett the Orb of Force, Ivan the Frost Jewel, and the Douse Drop. We'll give Mia the Halt Gem, and Jin configured for growth. Yes. Right, let's give her Quartz, because Quartz revives a party member, and Isaac is the only party member in the party, so it's kind of useless. Okay. I think we're good. So let's look at the other stages. Yes. Call this the Rock Challenge. Warriors must create steps they use to get through here. Warriors must use only the objects in this stage, along with their own strength and wit, to reach the next stage. So, let us move Garrett here, because he also has the move synergy. There was a stump next to where he needed, so he could easily use that. So, let's check out this stage. Okay, this area is called the Pipeworks. Water pipes, they actually form a kind of scale. When one side lowers, the other side rises. So we cannot send anyone here, because there's nothing we could do for it. Let's send Mia here, because this one is the area that has the growth plant on it. Let's see, in the next stage, I believe it's this one. This is normally called the Lumber Water Crossing Arena. Okay, this one's easy. We don't need anyone for this one. So let's send Ivan here. Yeah. So we have to fill that area with water, but since we have Ivan for that, who has a Douse. And we're done. So let's head back. Did you get a good look around? Yes, we did. Prepare yourselves, contestants. The finals will begin shortly. So let's advance with that. So let's stand over here. We don't need to talk to these guys. You ready for the finals? Yes. Tired of waiting. Let's get this thing started. I agree. Let the finals begin already. Line up starting with the top-ranked warrior and await the signal. Let the finals begin. Alright, so now we have control of Garrett, so let's move this there. With Ivan, let us use Douse on this. And with Mia, let's use Growth like that. this is a nut, which will be useful. So ignore the pipe, just jump across, climb the ivy, get an oil drop. Let's head all the way over here. This one takes the most time. Let's roll the log, let's head back this way. Okay, let's head back. Get another nut, that'll prove useful. Let's head this way. Let's save the game. Now we wait. So the premise of this battle is just spam Ragnarok. If your HP gets too low, just eat a nut. Let's use an oil drop. They get the same items as you do because the final areas are mirrored, so they have the same trials as you do. Let's use nut. Defending, so let's use Jin. And we win. See, you made it through your first match. Winning your first match after jumping right into the finals is awesome. I should have expected as much from a warrior selected from Bobby. Now we can go have a look at the next series of stages. This is the site of the second finals match. As I explained earlier, each stage has its own attendant. Please ask the attendants directly for descriptions of each stage. I'll be right here, so tell me when you're done looking around. Alright, let's see. This stage is dubbed the mini maze. Get through the maze as quickly as you can. But you have to think on your feet and act quickly to win. We will not. We don't need anyone for this stage. So the previous stage has 4 trials. This one has 5 now. So 3 characters per 5 areas. The shifting floor stage. Step skillfully across the floor as it moves around. Okay, so we need someone with halt to freeze the operator. The log roll. Okay. The wall. Okay, so for this stage we do need to give Isaac let's give Isaac a Mars gem. So let's put Orb of Force. Let's put Garrett here. So let's put Ivan here. I do believe yeah, okay. Let's put Mia here. Okay. Let us use Force on this. For Ivan, let's freeze the puddle. And for Mia, let's freeze this guy. What I have to do, go around, ignore the atom at the top, cross the logs, jump off. Since we've given ourselves a Mars Gin, we can use growth here to go up. And let's reset that. Now, take the middle path. Roll this. Nut. And we win. Let's try out ground. And that'll paralyze him. So now we can just judgment him down. And we win. If you win the next one, you become the champion. Let us take you to the next group of stages. The final round of stages will be 6 this time. This is the site of the third finals match. By now you know that each stage has its own attendant. That's the attendant's descriptions of the stages. I didn't think you'd make it this far, so I'll be right here, so tell me when you're done looking around. Scales of Justice. So let's place Ivan here. Stepping stone stage. We don't need anyone for this one. This one's pretty straightforward. So no. There's another operator. Pistons move back and forth. Avoid them to reach the next stage. Okay, so unfortunately, Okay, I still have Garrett with us. Conveyor belt moves opposite the direction you need to go. Race against it to reach the next stage. So let's get... So we can destroy the log there with force. So let's put Garrett there. Let's take a look at the other stages. Log rolling. We don't need anyone here for this one. Get across the tank, you need to roll the logs. And get through quickly by moving the logs and stones. No. So 6, 5, 4, 3. Get a good look around. Yes, we did. Let's head back. Let's get the item here, which I think is a nut. It is. Alright, let's use growth on this, because this one takes a while. Let's get a shortcut. Run across the conveyor belt. Okay, we have to move these up here. Shouldn't have gotten that, but that's okay. Okay. Alright. Claymore. This final battle, the person's HP is really high, so it's going to take a while to beat him. Because each of these warriors, their HP gets more and more as the rounds continue. So let's use Scorch first to reset our element. And let's go to town on this guy. Let's try this on you then. So this battle is a little bit difficult, but we should be fine. As long as he doesn't heal his damage. So with each Djinn we get back, our stats increase. Because every time we use a Djinn, our stats decrease. So now we're receiving less damage this time. And we win. And Isaac died. He didn't die. Isaac. He fell asleep. I don't blame him, because he just went through 3 really difficult battles. He must be exhausted. Yep. Let's leave him to sleep for now. Isaac. Huh? You've awakened. Colosso? Duh, that ended a long time ago. Fell into a deep sleep. You don't remember? No. Of course he doesn't. He was out cold. He might have worried. Sorry for shouting at you. Fought brilliantly to the end, Isaac. Bobby was singing your praises. Are you okay now, in body and mind? I guess. He'd better be alright after sleeping this long. Sheesh. Garrett. I'm sorry for shouting again. Bobby said he wanted to see you when you came to, Isaac. If you're okay, shall we go see Bobby? You're fine, aren't you, Isaac? I'm more worried about what Bobby wants. Let's get going. So now we have control, even though it doesn't mention it. So just jump off. Are you sure you should be getting up so suddenly like that? He's fine. He doesn't want to lounge around all day. I see. Let's go see Bobby then. Let's reset our characters. Let's give back. Okay, our inventory is still intact pre-Colosso, so that's good. Okay, we're done. Let's head on out and up to see what Lord Bobby wants. So we're going to enter the longest cutscene of the game, which is most dialogue heavy, so I'm going to need some water for this. I've been waiting for you and your companions, Isaac. I've been waiting here because I wanted to speak with you. It's hard to talk when you're so far away. Come over here. The battles at Colosso were spectacular. It was most rewarding to see Bobby's favorite warrior steal the day. Eodym, bring the victor's prize. Yes, sir, right away. Isaac received the Lurk Cap. We'll get to that later. Incidentally, Isaac, are you feeling better now? Yes, I'm a protagonist, of course. The recuperative powers of youth, and after such fierce battles. Who could expect less from the warriors who rescued me? Enough with the flattery, let's get to the point. Why were we summoned? Such insolence. Who do you think you are to speak to Bobby so? Let it be, Eodym. There are other ways to judge a man. What is it you were called? He's talking to you, Garrett. Pay attention. That's right, Garrett. We shall explain all. We intended to thank you and your companions for saving Bobby, Isaac. But it would seem that gratitude is not enough. I have disclosed everything to Eodym. What do you mean by everything? You do wish to know more about Lemuria, correct? Yes, we do. Yes, indeed. Your desire is as plain as day. I have just seen Synergy for the first time. It is an awesome power. I have used my Cloak Ball to show him Synergy. No one else could see it, but I knew Isaac's tournament was strange. I thought it unlikely that you would fight using such power. No need to be ashamed, Isaac. Synergy is also a warrior's power. When I first learned of your power, I was shocked. I thought you might be Lemurians. You have mentioned Lemuria many times, Bobby. What is it? It is a city of an ancient people, lying far out at sea. Many years ago, about the time of the Great Flood, Bobby went to Lemuria. I see. The Great Flood struck while I was traveling with Loompa. Loompa? You mean Loompa the thief? I know it is hard to believe. It happened 100 years ago. So if we recall from the last couple of streams, Loompa was a town next to Vale, north of the mountains. It was the village that was locked away. Loompa is known for thieves and criminals. You mean those rumors about you are true? Kraden once mentioned the Stone of Sages. Do you think that's what did it? No. Don't tell me you've forgotten the Stone of Sages. Yes. It rules all. Can change anything to gold. Grants immortality. Ring a bell? So you've even heard of the Stone of Sages. I'm afraid I don't have it. It is the Drought of Lemuria that has allowed me to live for so long. The Drought of Lemuria? It is a magical drought once taken by those who lived in Lemuria. And just drinking stops you from aging? Is that what it does? It would be more accurate to say it slows the aging process. There is death in Lemuria, but it only comes to those whose senses have failed from centuries of use. Do the people of Lemuria use Synergy like we do? You have that drop, Bobby. That's why you've lived so long. And became wealthy enough to rule Tolby. What are you getting at? What is your purpose in making everyone study alchemy? I'm starting to wonder myself. What have you hoped to gain, Bobby? Ah, if I had attained true immortality, there would be no need for all this research. I'm not sure I understand. I had precious little drop, and now I am running out. You all saw it. There was but little left in the cave. How long will it last, and what will happen when it runs out? It will run out any day now, and when it does, my life is at its end. Why didn't you tell us sooner? We must hurry to Lemuria. It is pointless. What on earth do you mean, pointless? We cannot find Lemuria. But you just said it lies far out to sea. If we search the seas, we'll be sure to find it. I've sent so many ships in the past in search of Lemuria. This must have been long before I joined you, but you still failed? I needed more Lemurian drought, but I couldn't find Lemuria. Why did you collapse in the cave if you still had more drought? I had been rationing it, but this time I waited too long between drinks. I'm trying to make it last longer. I overexerted myself trying to find Lemuria before it ran out. And your reason for calling us here has to do with Lemuria? Exactly. I want you to find Lemuria. I have not been able to locate Lemuria by sea, but perhaps by air. I can hide it no longer. I have built Bobby Lighthouse to see if I could find Lemuria at sea. What? That's why you're building the lighthouse? No, there's more to it than that. We've spotted something in the ocean southeast of the lighthouse, where Lemuria should be. Something dangerous, no doubt. What, monsters? We could handle them. That may be, however, something else troubles me more. What is it, my lord? No sailor has been able to keep his bearings at sea. You're kidding. You mean they can't even keep a straight course? Is there something that distorts distance or direction or something? The current ship there is subtly changing the ship's direction. So the lighthouse will help the ships keep their bearings. So how exactly did you get away from Lemuria after the flood, Bobby? That is the thing, Garrett. You crossed the sea in a Lemurian ship. I'm hoping you could sail it. But why us when you have so many powerful soldiers at your disposal? None of them have the ability to use synergy. One must have synergy to sail this ship. And that would mean Bobby is an adept, wouldn't it? I get the feeling he's really not, to be honest. But Isaac, no normal person could master the Cloak Ball. I had learned to use a little synergy during my stay in Lemuria. With what little I learned, I was able to guide the ship. In that case, perhaps I could sail the ship. No, it must be an adept. What should we do, Isaac? Will you do what he wants? If you do, I will grant you whatever you wish. You shouldn't make vows you will later find you cannot keep. Yep. Don't count your chickens. I haven't even considered my own wishes lately. In that case, I could provide you with a wealth of items you might like. Bobby's offer is very generous. You'll consider going, won't you? Let's say no. Not this time. We have to beat Felix and the others to the Lighthouse. The Lighthouse? Do you mean Venus Lighthouse? That's our next lighthouse we have to go to. Well then, our paths are intertwined. I too must go to Venus Lighthouse. Of course you do. But we cannot get to the top of Venus Lighthouse, can we? These adepts may be able to solve the riddle that blocks us. Ah, I see. The thought hadn't occurred to me. Isaac, you shall go to Venus Lighthouse with Eodem. Do not worry. You could take care of your own business first. My throat is getting really dry reading all of this, just so you all know. I see. They could solve the riddle of the lighthouse, then our own wishes will have been fulfilled. So now we could search for Lemuria after they complete their own quest. Is this acceptable? Sure, I guess. Ah, you will undertake this quest. I am most grateful. In any case, you'll need my assistance to reach the lighthouse. I'll make preparations so that I am ready to leave at any time. I take my leave now to make preparations. Then you can all meet at the Gondwan Passage. It's a brilliant idea. One more thing, I'd like you to think about a suitable reward. Yes, I will take care of that immediately as well. I shall be waiting for you at the passage. Your first task shall be the riddles of Venus Lighthouse. I am counting on you, Isaac. Okay, we have one more thing we need to do here, then we can leave. Let's look through your stuff. It's Bobby's diary. This Colosso may be my last. Bobby's face is very pale, like that of a dead man. It's no use worrying though, there's nothing we could do about it. If something happens to Bobby, what will become of Toby? Just thinking about it frightens me. Sleeping a lot helps to delay the need to drink more Drought. If you find Lemuria and return with more Drought, I won't have to do this. I wish I had met you and your companions sooner, Isaac, but I suppose it was not fated to be. Found the Cloak Ball. Isaac, is that Cloak Ball what you desire? Yes. The Cloak Ball is very precious to me. I just can't give it away. Perhaps you could borrow it. Take it with you on your quest. Alright. If you use the Cloak Ball in the shadows, monsters won't be able to see you. That is how I was able to get through Altmiller Cave. Alright. So let's leave the castle. Let's do a save. Alright, so a lot of the people in Tolby have left now that the tournament is over. So let's see what people say. Back in business, back to do business in Tolby again next year. These are leftovers, but have some. Oh, got some corn. So, yeah, the Lurk Cap and the Cloak Ball. The Cloak Ball is another synergy item that we could use to use the power that Bobby used in the cave, which is to conceal herself in darkness. This is the synergy we need to get past a couple of areas. So give that to Mia for whatever reason. The Lurk Cap is headwear that allows us to run into more battles. It increases more random battles when equipped. We will keep that. Well, we won't equip that, but we'll keep it in our inventory because it is a good item that we could use. And this is just corn. That's all. So we'll also keep that in our inventory just cause. Yeah, definitely. We will not be using this throughout the rest of the game. We'll just have it in our inventory. Okay. Colosso is over and the Colosseum will be closed until next year. Since you've come all this way, take a look at the beautiful gates. Colosseum is closed until next year. If you want to look inside, you'll have to come back then. Let me in! Come on! Let me in! Oh, this area is just gambling mini games that you could do. I'm not really a fan of them. Lucky dice. We'll just try it one time. So yeah. It's a basic gambling game in an RPG. I'm not really a fan of these mini games really. The only thing I really like is the slot machines because those actually give you valuable items like the boots and the shirts. Lost 190. Better luck next time. From this point on, we'll still be acquiring more game tickets because we'll be getting a couple more rings, a couple of war rings that we could use. Again, the war rings are not really something you could go out of your way to get. The most important thing is the shirts and the boots, especially these ones, the hyper boots and the mithril shirt. And again, if you have lucky medals, the items here are good at the time, but ultimately like better stuff will phase them out. So don't worry about you won't find like any ultimate like equipment or weapons in this fountain really, which it's perfectly fine. We will get stronger items and equipment later on. So let's head to the docks. I return the cost of your ticket to you. Let's leave it at that. Why should I, when all you did was giving me what's mine? Isn't the tour group responsible for getting us back to Calais? With the road blocked and the ship stuck here, we have no way to get home. You brought us all here. Take responsibility for it. Responsibility. Must you really resort to violence? What are you? I was hired for this, just for this sort of thing. You mean you hired a bodyguard? Yes, because of rabble-rousing customers like you. We've asked this nice man to act as a guard for everyone's safety. Well, more so yours, because you don't want to do shit to compensate them. What are you talking about? I wouldn't go any farther than that if I were you. Get out of my way. Sorry, but I was hired to be in your way. Please, let it go. This is ridiculous. I know, and after I asked him so nicely. Wasting your time on this. Why don't you find us a way to get home? Well then. Tour group should take care of you from start to finish, but it's not our fault the ship won't set sail, so we can't offer any refunds. It's mind read. If we just let the ship sail, the passengers would stop complaining. As long as we're stuck here, I might as well make some cash as a bodyguard. This tour wasn't well organized, obviously. That's why I have to provide security. I have conflicting feelings about protecting them. I'll be counting on you in case something comes up again, Master. Master. As long as you're here, we can stay without being yelled at. Yeah, you're an asshole. I don't like you. Let's take this. Just halt yourself. Yeah, you could halt people, by the way. You could freeze them. Wow. Yeah, just stay frozen, dude. Stay that way forever. To heck with you, I'm staying right here until the ship leaves. If I'm gonna be stuck here, I should find work and make some money. I wonder when we'll be able to return to Calais. Girl, why don't you get off your back and do something? Yeah, customers are not happy right now. Hanging around here like this and staring at the sea is boring. Or maybe you could get the ship back to normal. Kaja and the others say it's okay, I like to head out to sea again. There are many here who want to return to Calais since Colosso is over, but the ships won't let sail without the captain's order. Okay. I knew it would turn out like this. We wouldn't have come. I wonder if Grandma's doing okay now. Okay, so we can't head back the normal way via the ship. Oh, it's a glitch here. That's funny. We can't take back the ship here to get back to the other side of Angara, unfortunately. But we can actually still do that though. Not without the ship, but this way. We do have some unfinished business left in Angara, thankfully. Because now we can go finish that. Because now that we're stronger and we have some good synergy, we could head to Gondawan Cave here. Let's progress. This way. Let us use lifts on this. There's a chest. An apple. An apple that boosts our attack. So let's give that to Mr. Isaac. Lucky medal. we'd like to go this way. Because now we're back in Angara territory. So in a short amount of time, we cross the sea to head back here to where we started. So this is Calais, obviously. So now that we're back here, we do have one final piece of business that we do need to take care of, and that is in Lumpa, the town that Bobby mentioned. Or Lumpa was the person Bobby was with, but Lumpa founded the town of Lumpa, and that is all the way up here to where we started. Lumpa. What's with you? You want to enter Lumpa? Well, you can't. Go back to where you came from. Not from Calais, are you? Of course not. The last group said the same thing, but we didn't trust them either. Well, now we could finally enter this place. By doing that, we could... First, let's heal ourselves, and we'll cast Frost on this puddle, which will raise this, and now we can proceed. Now we're in Lumpa, finally. Have you been in Lumpa long? Nope. Oh, so you're a new member of Dodampa's gang. If we remember, Dodampa was the ruler of Lumpa here, who is a corrupt man, who, his grandfather, Lumpa, his great-grandfather, Lumpa, was a noble thief who founded this town, but his offspring, namely Dodampa, is a cruel man who kind of like exploits other... This is the place where Hamid was kidnapped, too. Hamid was Ivan's caretaker. I think that thief Dodampa is a terrible man, but it's not fair to blame the Lumpins for that. They need our care too. Can't leave Lumpa, not when Dodampa's men are watching like that. So this town is under strict lockdown. They can't really do anything because the thieves run the town. Dodampa is in the fortress. You have to go there. You'll have to go there if you want to see him. Security is very tight. Dodampa has no idea what Dodampa is doing. Dodampa is Dodampa's father. This village would change if Dodampa heard about Dodampa's evil deeds. I am not a fan of these names. They're really weird. Righteous thief Lumpa and his son Dodampa, they were great men. Dodampa can do all the evil deeds, but how can he live like this? If he makes any money, he should pass it around to us poor villagers. The fortress was built during Dodampa's rule. He built the fortress so well, not even an ant can sneak in. The inn's chief is the only one in town who could enter the fortress. After the caravan of merchants was captured, that was when they ordered the chef inside the fortress. Can we reveal anything here? We can, okay. Another lucky medal. So unfortunately, at this point, the lucky medals are kind of outdated, because sell you as much once the village is reopened. Oh, unfortunately, they won't sell us anything. But the items here, the armor and weapons here, outclass the weapons we got at the fountain in Toby. So unfortunately, the lucky medals are useless. But we can save these lucky medals for later. And you all will see why later on in further playthroughs. So let's save these. Give these to you. Here we have another reveal circle. Stone. Not only that, there's something here we can interact with, but we'll have to go around. So around town there is a path here that we could run across, but in order to cross it, we can at first, but if we use reveal on this, we have a little puddle, which we can frost. So now we have a platform to step on, and just like that. Go all the way around town. Here, we can use reveal again. Now we got treasure, water of life, coins, smoke bombs, another lucky medal, elixir, which is useless, another antidote, which is also useless. Like a lot of the in-battle items like smoke bombs and sleep bombs, not really useful. Because in order to make use of them, like the character using the item has to have like a high luck score. And like a lot of the characters, say for Ivan, has a high luck stat, but again, using the item's kind of hit or miss because it's a 50% chance of the item actually working, unfortunately. Save that. Didampa made a pretty penny for himself by capturing Hammett, but he doesn't care about what happens to us villagers at all. That's why he does this. Do you want to sleep in my place? You must be kidding. Go rest in your own home. Set to hang in there. I'm not closing my end till the village is free. I feel bad for that poor man that got locked up in the dungeon. Do you want to hear how I delivered the meals to the fortress? I was blindfolded and guided along a cool path. I walked for a while. I heard my footsteps echoing, so it must have been an underground path. Doesn't matter how much we clean or wait for customers, no one will come. Okay, normally, if we break through, they won't allow us to come in. How can Didampa be so devious? I can't believe he is the son of Dampa. Not even a mouse could enter this fortress while I'm on watch. You have to be a shadow to sneak past me. Didampa is a genius. Not releasing Hammett is so smart. It's a great way to use Hammett to keep extorting money from Calais. thankfully, thanks to Bobby, now we have a way to get inside, and that is Cloak. Let's set that. And now we're invisible. We're invisible as long as we don't step into the sunlight, because this will happen. Huh. Could swear I just heard someone. So yeah. So this next dungeon requires you to use Cloak and try to sneak around in the darkness and not get caught. Where could Dodampa be? He's not in his room, but he couldn't have left. Thanks to Hammett, we can enjoy food and drink all day long. Dampa is supposed to be old. I wonder what he's fighting in with the fortress. That's why he's been in poor form and spends his days resting. What are you gonna do? With Hammett here, we can milk as much money. Yeah, he's a money tree for us. Okay. So, first things first, Cloak. Swear I just heard someone. You're crazy. Still, this place is kind of creepy. So let's walk around them. They still won't see us if we're up here. Cloak. If they do catch you, they kick you out of the fortress, and you have to do the dungeon all over again. Who goes there? Who are you? You don't look nearly as mean as the thieves in the fortress. Did you sneak into Loompa Forest in search of something? Yes. The great merchant had. I'd tell you if I knew, but I don't. Well, that's why we have Mind Read. Maybe that merchant is the reason they've closed off the lower caves. Okay, so Cloak again. Cloak. For that gate, well, we need a key for that gate. So while he's over there, let's sneak down. Yeah, if his ring of light hits you while you're cloaked, the effect wears off. Cloak. Let's see what's in here. No, it's not. Okay, so you have to time your run to this. So once they're there, start running and head to the middle of the here. Okay, wait for them, then run, start running. Poor Dampa. Dampa's behavior is driving him into despair. Dampa can't last much longer like this. Nearly all of these women were brought here against their will, like me. I want to go back to my hometown just one more time. That's really horrible, actually. If Dampa dies, Dodampa will be even more. I get scared just thinking about it. I knew Dampa would let us go if he were well. I hope he gets better soon. So yeah, this situation is really fucked. Oh boy. Could this be the guy who's come to get Hammett back? Yeah, I bet he is. What a bold rascal. Dodampa will be livid if we lose Hammett. We're really going to be in for it if we let these kids get away. We're not going any further, not without some serious bruises anyway. And they're dead. You guys are tougher than we thought. We'll let you go this time. Get out of here. So the difference between these thieves, the red ones will fight you, the green ones will kick you out if you get caught. Think you're going any further? Sorry, but you're gonna have to fight your way through. Alright. Ragnarok, Heat Wave, Whirlwind, Ice Horn. Crystal Power is another item like Oil Drop or Bramble Seed that hits enemies in battle. Let's do that to you. Shh, please don't wake Dampa. He's been driven to despair after battling a terrible foe. It's all because of that, Dodonpa. Are you the one who Dampa said would come to punish Dodonpa? I guess we are. Dampa has waited a very long time for you. Dampa knows that he could coddle Dodonpa too much as a child. Pains him so much he can't die with things the way they are. Maybe if Dodompa's eyes are open, Loompa will be a good place again. If someone would punish Dodonpa, I'm sure Dampa will offer a reward. Might even give that person Dodompa's ill-gotten goods. I can't with these names. Father, I'm so sorry about Dodonpa. Someone will teach him a lesson someday. Loompa, the thief, the original thief, is his father. Okay, cloak again. I do believe if we go up here, yeah, and just carefully sneak down. Ooh, a key. Door is locked tight. So we can get this key. That comes with a catch. We got it. Cell key. Burst on through. Fight this dumbass. So now we have the cell key, we can unlock every door in this dungeon, but we don't need to. Let's just continue on. Down this way. Just whirlwind on this. So there is something here. So if we use reveal, it's not reveal. Reveal, we have a switch. Yep. Let's use one of these. Just so we could hurry along here. Open this. There's nothing. Okay, so there's only something here in the middle one. Power bread. Let's give that to Mia. Let's go up. Now I have to push this. Get into a random battle. Just kill this thing. That is what an Assassin Blade does when it works. Alright, let's push this all the way down. And we're pushing, we're still pushing. And like that. Okay. Use reveal again. It's another switch. Let's heal up. Right. Is it time to eat? Who are you? Hammett. Ivan, is that you? These people, are they friends of yours? Then it will appear your journey has begun, Ivan. I'm a little late, but I've come to save you. You shouldn't have risked yourself, Ivan. Hold it right there. Dadumpa. Sorry to interrupt your teary little reunion, Hammett. This must be your little rat, Ivan. He always did claim he'd rescue you. Look at him, he's just a child. To think these kids could get this far. Hey, yeah, if we're just kids, what does that make you pathetic thugs? What kind of scum takes ransom money and then doesn't free his hostage? I see, so you're extorting money from Leanna, have you? Now that we found Hammett, we'll be taking him home. I'm afraid he can't let you do that. Hammett is what I like to call my little money tree. Dirty scoundrel. Name calling won't help you. I'm not giving Hammett up. Dadumpa pulled a lever. This little trap here marks the end of your good fortune. Prepare to become monster fodder. So this guy is not that hard. It's just built up. Slower speed, increase our attack, increase our resistance. Let's put this guy to sleep. So this guy has a really low luck stat, so most status ailments will affect this guy. And like most bosses during the second half of this game, he does get 2 attacks per round. So let's just wail on him. Let's drop his attack. And we paralyzed him, so now he's completely immobilized. Let's just use quartz for no reason. Let's do fever. Yeah, this guy is no threat at all whatsoever. If you just gradually play through the game, you don't really need to grind or whatever, but it's pretty easy. He does recover HP per round, but it's negligible. Let's paralyze him. Let's use Ember just to restore power points. Let's try out Squall, and let's use Fizz for whatever reason. Okay, now just boss rush him. He is easy as hell. How did Didampa get trapped under the monster? He tried to pull another dirty trick on you. When Didampa saw his monster was losing, he tried to get behind you. Just a second longer and you'd been history. You dirty snake. Didampa, you are rotten to the core. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Now get this thing off me. Get this thing off me. I don't know, that thing looks awfully heavy for us kids to lift. What should we do, Isaac? Should we try to move it? Let's not. Fuck that guy. I agree. What do you think, Hammett? I think we have to try at least. No, we don't. I can't believe they're trying to free him. I think throughout this entire game, this is probably like the most stupidest thing these characters can do. There, you should be able to get up now. I can't. Did you break your leg or something? It's not broken. I should be able to stand after a bit. Thank goodness. What do you mean, thank goodness? Didn't you just try to kill us? I know I give Garrett a lot of flack for this game, as does a lot of NPCs and his family for treating him like such a dumbass, but this is probably like the most smartest thing Garrett has brought up. Can we just forgive and forget? Didampa kidnapped you, remember? Oh, that's right. Get a grip, you guys. Garrett is definitely not the smartest. Like, he's like strong. He's like the lovable oaf, like the strong fighter, but he's not. He's lacking in the brains department, kind of like Waka from Final Fantasy X. But he does have his moments, like especially during this moment where he's telling the rest of his party, why are you thankful for saving this guy who extorted money from Calais and kept Hammett hostage? Like, seriously. Hammett is safe now, isn't he? Yeah, but do you really think Dodonpa will reform if Hammett forgives him? I wonder. How about it, Dodonpa? He already said he wouldn't do anything. Of course he's gonna say that. He wants us to forgive him. What do you think we should do with him, Garrett? We should just lock him up here, just like you did to Hammett. No, how can you be so cruel? Oh, and yet you have no problem being that cruel to Hammett? What do you think, Isaac? Should we lock Dodonpa up? Yes. Serves a little punk right. Dad. Dodonpa, you pitiful wretch. I always told you that if you do evil to others, others will do evil to you. You must right all of the misdeeds you've done. I feel bad for spoiling you. Look at the trouble it's caused. See, it's all your fault that this has happened. Yes, which is why this is gonna hurt you more than it does me. You're not serious, are you, Dad? I most certainly am. You're gonna spend some time here and think about what you've done, young man. Dodonpa has caused you all sorts of trouble, hasn't he? No, not... Fucking Hammett, man. I must apologize deeply for all of this. Thank you, Dodonpa, but you need not apologize. Then you'll forgive me? I am sorry about the trouble, but I do have one request. A request. I don't know how you got in here, but please leave by the same means. Dodonpa, didn't you just say you're gonna lock up Dodonpa? So we shouldn't have to sneak around, should we? Some of his henchmen are still loyal to him. I'm ashamed to say it, but they won't listen to any of my orders. This new gang of thieves will attack Hammett if they find him in the fortress. And they may come to check his cell, right? I see, then they'd free Dodonpa, wouldn't they? Then they head straight for Calais seeking his revenge. I see, yeah, you're right. It'd be terrible if Calais were attacked. And that's why you must go while you still can. You mean immediately? I've heard of your intrusion, so I sped some rumors through the fortress. Rumors? I said brigands have snuck in to kidnap Hammett, but it failed and run off. Why in the world did you do that? Now they won't let anyone down here at all, plus many of Dodonpa's men had left to find the intruders. Dodonpa, you are a shrewd one. Just thought I'd try to help however I could. With Dodonpa's henchmen gone, this is our chance to escape. Yep. Next time you meet Dodonpa, he will be a changed man. I get it already, I won't do anything wrong. Come on, let me go. After all that, Let's head back. Let's head back. Isaac, don't be stupid. We can't go in there, remember? Again, Garrick's redemption arc continues this stream. Alright, let's get out of here. They say intruders are in the fortress. Just daring to try such a thing is impressive. Do you want to know what caused the commotion at the fortress? Someone snuck into the fortress to save the merchant Hammett. In the end, they failed. Okay, now the shops are open. So unfortunately, these are the items that these guys will sell throughout the rest of the game. The weapons you really need to look for are the artifacts. So, Shamshir. Let's see. Dragon Axe. Let's give that to Garrett. Again, save game ticket. So this item, Demon Step, there are a set of certain weapons and armor in the game that are, quote, cursed. So if you equipped a cursed item to your party member, at times during battle they will freeze up and they won't be able to act during that round. So cursed items are not really a good idea, for right now that is. So let's stray away from using cursed items for now. Let's give Isaac this weapon. Let's give you a game ticket. Let's place the armor. So unfortunately, a lot of the items from the fountain in Toby are now outdated. So they're not really as good anymore, since now that we got these nice upgrades. Keep getting tickets. Let's see, artifacts. War gloves. These boost attack. So let's give those to Ivan. Let's give you this. Blessed robe. What does that do? Replenishes HP. Water jacket. Let's give this to Mia. Let's sell the Water of Life. Psy Crystal. Okay. Don't sell the Lurk Cap, because it's still useful. It raises random encounters. Okay, I think we're done. Alright, let's head on out of here. Let's just reset our gin. think I saw someone just now. Yeah, I saw something too. Do you think Dinampa's men have found us? If they have, I'll have to take care of them right now. Just a moment. Is that you, Bunza? That voice. It's Hammett. So, Didampa never had any intention of releasing Hammett. That's right, that's why Ivan and his friends came to the rescue. Once Isaac made up his mind, we all decided to come save Hammett. Hey Evan, are you saying this was all Isaac's idea? No, I mean you and Mia helped us too. Thank you, Isaac, Garrett, and Mia. And of course, you too, Ivan. You sure did a good job finding this cave, Bunza. Impressive work. It was pure coincidence. Because we knew the thieves had Hammett imprisoned. Then, why did you come here? I recalled what Hammett told me about being a successful merchant. Really? He told you that you should start trading in Lumpa? No, I mean his more general words of wisdom. Merchants must not judge customers on their appearances. Do not avoid a place just because something unpleasant may happen. As long as customers await your goods, you must do everything in your power to sell to them. So you came to serve the villagers, even though you despised Didampa. Fate put this opportunity before you. Why did you think a Calais merchant would be permitted into Lumpa? I didn't, and in fact, they would not let me in. Yet, knowing that, you still came? But you know what? There was a huge commotion, right? He must mean the activity caused by Dampa's rumors. It all came together for me. That commotion was related to Hammett. I had to find out what was going on, and that's how you found the cave. I'll bet you couldn't find a way to get that gate open from this side. But then all of a sudden it moved, so I hid behind a rock. We startled you, didn't we, Bunza? I am glad you were able to get Hammett out safely. Why did you say it like that, Bunza? Didampa's henchmen have been combing the area. Even if they aren't after Hammett, if they find him, they might capture Hammett again. Let's get out of here quickly. But we have to escape without being seen by Didampa's henchmen. What should we do, Isaac? Should we stay and fight? Sure. Saving Hammett from that fortress was dangerous enough. Then what should we do, Bunza? I have a wagon nearby. A wagon? That's right. Let's all go back to Calais in my wagon. Won't a wagon stand out if it were searched by Didampa's henchmen? There's no need to worry. I've been here since before the commotion. Right, they've already seen your wagon around. That's correct, Garrett. They don't suspect me of being involved. Then let's take that wagon to Calais. So I'm going to save state here. Should we ride in the wagon too? So we have two options here. If we say no, we could stay here in Lumpa. If we say yes, we ride the wagon and go back to Calais. But unfortunately, we have to go back into the fortress because there is something left over that we need to pick up in the Lumpa fortress. But I'm going to play both options. We're going to take the wagon first. If we don't have any unfinished business, then let's get on to Calais. Lady Leanna will be so happy, won't she? Won't she? Yes, I'd like to see her as soon as possible. Then let's set off. I want to show both outcomes here. but ultimately we will be heading back into the fortress. We've arrived, Hammett. Arrived where? Oh, didn't I tell you about this entrance, Ivan? This is the underground passage that leads to Hammett's palace. Ah, an underground passage? What for? Just to be safe. I don't understand. Why bring the wagon in this way? Because Dadampa's henchmen might be here in Calais. Well then, Bunza, would you please take them to the town's entrance? What? Why? We'll just go this way with you. You can't. You must go through to town to the palace. I'm confused. You have no reason to hide now, do you? Why shouldn't we just go in this way? That would raise suspicions. Wouldn't it be strange if people who aren't even supposed to be in town suddenly walked out of the palace? That is true. If anyone noticed, they might have learned of the secret entrance. Now do you understand? Yes. Alright, let's undo that. Just like that, we're back. Should we ride in the wagon too? This time, no. Huh? You don't want to ride in Bunza's wagon? No. So what, you changed your mind? You do want to go with them? No. Now I'm totally confused. You changed your mind again? Stop wasting our time. Are we riding in the wagon? No. You don't want to ride in Bunza's wagon? Yes. Do you have unfinished business? Yes, we do. If you insist, then I'll stick with you. Hey, I can't leave you two here by yourselves. I'll stay behind too. Hammett, I'm gonna go with Isaac too. Yes, Ivan, you should accompany your friends on this mission. I'm disappointed we can't travel home together, but I understand. Be careful, Ivan. They're gone. I hope Hammett and Bunza make it to Calais safely. They'll be okay. I'm sure they'll make it there in one piece. Well, let's get going ourselves. Isaac, we're off. Alright. So let's head back into town and back to the fortress. Not that way. Well, since we have the key, we could head up this way. This leads to a treasure room. Mithril circlet. To Mia. It replenishes PP. cloak. Again, time your run to this. Start running, stay in the middle, and then run back up. And unfortunately, we have to fight the Three Stooges again. Okay, Synergy. Clay Spire is an ability we picked up since Isaac reached level 20, so I'll try that. Alright, Tornado. And then we'll use the Crystal Powder we got earlier. Think you're going any further. Just fight this guy. Donpa is very grateful for what you have done. Thank you with your help with Dodonpa. I have a little something for you for teaching my stupid son his lesson. Give these people a token of my gratitude. Deep within there is an interesting creature I fought once long ago. Give this to you. Please take good care of it. Gee, I wonder what it is. Yep, you guessed it. The Mercury Gin Tonic joined Garrett. So, Tonic acts as a heal-all, a full heal to the party. Mia becomes a paragon. Okay, now we can get out of here. Let's cloak again. Okay, let's head back to Calais and reunite with Hammett. So, Ivan asked his companions, perfect timing. So, it's you. I told you time and time again not to go to Loompa, but you went anyway. Well, gee, thanks, lady. Don't be so harsh on them. Naturally, I'm happy that they rescued you. This was something Calais should have handled alone. You had a more pressing quest at hand, no? Yep. Your mission is to recover the elemental stars. Leanna, you shouldn't. I had to rescue Hammett no matter the cost. It's already done, there's nothing more to be said. Hold on, we all wanted to save Hammett as badly as Ivan did. Doesn't matter, Garrett, I'm the one at fault. I made a mistake. We will leave immediately on Felix's trail. That would be best. Leave immediately. Isaac, we should be going. Ivan, is that really what you want? If Ivan says so, should we go, Isaac? No. Well, if Isaac and Ivan want to leave, then that's it. Take your shaman's rod and go to Hesperia. That is what the Jupiter adept said. Hesperia, where is that? It's the continent to the west of Angara. What are we going to find in Hesperia if we go? That I do not know. The continent to the west, on the other side of the sea? Do not waste time chattering. You must set out immediately. Well, that was abrupt. No one in Calais knows Hammett has returned. We'll have to hide Hammett in the palace for quite a while. I'm so happy Hammett made it back safely. I could cry. Isaac, Ivan, we all must thank you. You know, you could have thanked us normally instead of giving us, like, the cold shoulder. Be careful. Okay, so now I think we could enter this area. Leanna was very hard on all of you, wasn't she? Yep. I think she went too far, telling you all to leave, but she is the one who most regrets parting with Ivan. Okay, so there's something here we should do, but let's get the chest first. Useless. Nah. Decent. Useless. Lucky metal, let's give that to you. Sleep bombs are crap. We'll sell that later. Okay, let's move the statue. Elemental power. Let's give this to Garrett. Is there anything up here? Oh, this is where we were before. This was the exit to the right side of town in Calais, where we got the Mars Gin, so we will not be going that way. So let's head to this other side. Chest. An apple. Let's raise Isaac's attack again. Okay, so let's head back via the cave here at the bottom. We've tied up all the loose ends we could in Angara at this point, so only now we can proceed through the rest of the game. So let's head back to Gondwan. Now, let's head through Gondwan Passage. I've been waiting for you, Isaac. We should head to Bobby Lighthouse soon. So our next stop is this town, but I am going to call it here. So we accomplished a lot this stream. We competed in the Colosso tournament. We cheated, quote unquote, and helped Isaac win the Colosso finals. We found the ruler of Tolby, Bobby. We learned of ancient Lemurians and the plan moving forward to finalize Bobby Lighthouse so we could check if Lemuria is within the distance. We tied up old loose ends and finally rescued Master Hammett and reunited him back in Calais, which put a lot of weight off Ivan's shoulders. So we completed his main quest. So only now we have this big desert to cross. We are with Eodem. We're going to pursue Felix, the Mars clan, and their captors to rescue Jenna and Creighton, as per usual. And I do think we might be able to finish this particular story for Golden Sun. So next week, I will stream longer and hopefully finish Golden Sun by this next stream, hopefully. We don't really have that much time, really. We don't really have that much in the game left to do just to finish this quest, but I'll play it by ear. But I do think we have at least 2-ish streams to finish this game. We don't have a long way to go. This is a relatively short game, but we will see what happens. I'm very excited to continue this story in Golden Sun: The Lost Stage. But for now, I look forward to hopefully finishing this game next week, and I will see you all next time. And I'll be posting art streams as per usual on this channel. For the YouTube VODs, check them there on my YouTube page, and I will let you guys go. So thank you to my followers, my lurkers who enjoyed the stream, and thank you all for watching this content. I will see you all next time. Thank you, and have a good weekend. Goodbye.